Hey guys, Dan here with another video. This is episode 32 of our Unity Make an RPG series, and today I'm going to quickly go over what's been going on with me, what I've worked on, and what we will be working on in the future, and just to recap what we did last time. So real quick, last time, I'm in our test scene. Last time we have, if it loads, last time we finished up our character creation where, come on. Doesn't want to move. Anyways, oh, that's why. Anyways, last time we finished up our character creation modules, or module where you can add stat points, you can look at them, you can rotate your character, you can add a first name, last name, a bio, you choose male or female, and then it saves it. And that's what we wanted for our character creation module for now. So basically, and all that code was written in 3 scripts. We have a state machine that runs the creator. We have a couple different scripts that run the individual functions within the state machine. So basically, what I wanted, the last video, the video I tried to make several times, it kept failing. Not sure why, but finally, it seems like it's working. Was a video with our movement, camera movement, and that's what we're going to quickly work on here in a minute. I just wanted to do a quick update on what's been going on with me. I've been getting ready to move, packing up all my stuff, and I'm getting ready to move this weekend actually. So I will not be able to make a video for probably a week again. I'm going to try to get a couple out before I have to finally pack everything up and actually make the move. But I have been busy. I'll still be busy, but don't worry, I'll still be making the videos soon enough. Actually, I have already written the code for this, the camera and everything we're going to be doing. And basically, what happened was, I've tried to record this video probably about 6 or 7 times. I got pretty pissed off that it wouldn't work. So finally, I finally got it to, it seems like I finally got it to start processing the videos after I'm done recording, which is perfect because now I can actually make the videos again. But I'll go ahead and show you what I've been doing. If you remember, we had our character capsule that could move around, and the camera was static, meaning it just stayed in one spot, and it stayed in one spot, which is not what we want. It basically, let's see, basically attached it to the capsule. So here you see the main camera in our game scene, and I attached it in a spot behind the capsule. I made it a child of the parent capsule. So the capsule, excuse me, the player is the capsule, and then the child of that is the main camera. And I've set that at one spot. It's static. It can't move, but it's going to move. It can't move from that one spot it's in, but it's going to move around with the capsule wherever that capsule's going. So it makes it have a better third-person feel. This is not our final camera. We're definitely going to work on more camera controls, more of like a third-person RPG camera control usage that you can zoom in, zoom out, rotate around your character, because the biggest problem with this right now is it feels like this capsule is just perfectly flat on the screen. You can tell that it's not because of the shadows, but otherwise it just feels like it's stuck, which you don't. That's not a good feeling. Another thing that will help that is if we actually added a character model, which I'll try to find one, like a 3D model that we can use, so it looks more realistic. But basically, I just want to show you guys how to attach the camera script to the capsule so that you can run around, and then kind of go over what we'll be working on more, and I'll go over some code that I started working on to add to our running script. But basically, we're going to be adding the camera. We added the camera to the capsule so that you can run around and rotate. And then the biggest issue with this, it would work, but the camera can get stuck in certain spots. Like, let's see. Basically, the capsule can't get stuck, but if I rotate in, it goes through. The camera actually goes through the block, and you don't want that in your. You want it to basically. Let's see. You don't want this to happen. There's a spot where you can get basically all black, or all gray in this case, and what we're gonna do is add almost like we're gonna add a collider to the camera so that if it bumps something, so if it bumps this wall like it is right now, let's see if we can see it up in the game view. So basically the camera's bumping into the cube that I've created here. And what we want to do is have when this camera bumps into that, or if it gets stuck in this situation, we can actually add like a little area around it that it's going to rotate around it or come around the block and focus back onto the player. This will set it up so that when you create your towns and stuff for your game, when we get into the terrain, which we'll be doing very shortly because I have my desktop back, that means when you get to your terrain, you actually set up a little small town and stuff for your game that you can rotate around. You won't get stuck. The camera won't get stuck in one of those buildings if you're moving around, and so it's a more enjoyable experience for the player. So the last thing that I worked on in this video was I started creating a run button, and I'll go ahead and go in the game. And basically what I wanted to do is just when you hold shift that you start running, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to adjust it so that it's based on stamina, so like you can run longer the more stamina you have. Not sure if I want to do that yet or not, or just make it part of a modifier. Here's another situation I wanted to show you where the camera's actually stuck inside the cube. Again, this is not what we want. We want it to get stuck. We want it to stop and then rotate around to the player. But anyways, when you hold shift now, you increase your run speed, and I have it set really high right now. Let's see, 1.5. But yeah, I set up the player capsule so that it would, when you hold shift, that you run. Oh my goodness. How far did we go? Well, now I'm not sure what's happening. But anyways, let's start working on the code. Tell me if you guys like the idea of using stamina for our running. Let's see. Basically, I just added this debug log statement to test when I'm hitting run, to just test the axis, excuse me, when I'm actually pressing run. If you don't remember how we did this, this is the input get axis run. I've created this input in our player input manager, which is project settings input. I created a run button. I labeled it run. I'm having it set to our left shift key. I didn't change much of these. I changed the type to key and mouse button, and I have it set to the x-axis. I don't need snap. Oh, that's fine. But basically, just increased our run speed, so now we're running super fast. And that's all I had gotten done. The camera was the main thing, basically. The way to attach it, I can run through that real fast. The way to attach it so that you can move around is you can drag and drop the camera in your hierarchy menu. So basically what you want to do is when you got your setup, maybe you have a character model and stuff already, what you want to do is just set up the camera where you want it. So like you can use the axis arrows to adjust it, go up and down. You can even rotate it. So say you find the spot you want, maybe you want to rotate it a little bit. Let's see, I'll rotate it on the X, kind of point it down a little bit. And it's not perfect, but it's alright. Go up. Say something you want to do something like that. When you're ready, you're just going to click the main camera and drag it to the capsule. And now when you press play in your game, because remember we have that player movement script we wrote already, the camera's going to rotate around. The only thing we don't want, which is happening now, is it's getting stuck inside the blocks. But in the next couple of videos, we're going to be working on our camera controls to fine-tune them, and then we'll probably revisit our player controls a little bit to fine-tune them, because they're not exactly what we want. But anyway, sorry for the delay in videos. There's gonna be another delay again because I'm moving. But don't worry, I'll be back with tons and tons of videos. I want to start doing a couple other series as well. And when I get fully moved in on my desktop, we'll be able to probably be able to do a video a day again like I was doing before. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.